In our webinars, we cover a lot of ground, but we don't always get to every question. So we created a short series we're calling Capital Conversations, where we take some of the more thoughtful investor questions and answer them directly. Here's one that comes up often. How concerned should LPs be about small local tenants versus national credit tenants? It's a fair question, and it usually comes from how people are used to thinking about real estate risk. At a high level, national credit tenants feel safer because you're relying on one large, well-known company. But that structure concentrates risk. In a single-tenant property, if that tenant leaves, your income goes to zero. In small bay, multi-tenant industrial, the model is different by design. Instead of one tenant, you might have 10, 20, sometimes 30 or more tenants in a single property. No single tenant typically represents more than 10 to 15% of the income. So the question isn't whether a local tenant is as strong as a national tenant. It's how the income stream behaves at the property level. What we've seen consistently is that diversification creates stability. Even if a few tenants roll or vacate, the impact is manageable. In many cases, it actually creates an opportunity to reset rents to market. There's also a behavioral component that often gets overlooked. Small local tenants tend to be operationally tied to their location. Moving is disruptive and expensive for them. That leads to higher renewal rates and more consistent occupancy over time. That's ultimately how we think about it, not tenant by tenant, but how the income stream performs under different scenarios. Okay, thanks for listening. See you in the next Capital Conversation.